Hello. Are we live? Hello. Are we live? I think I'm a little loud. This. This. Okay, I am very loud. Okay, how about now?
Listen with me to the memories.
Okay, how about now? I still feel like I'm really loud. Think it's okay? Okay, how about now? I still feel like I'm really loud. Think it's okay? I feel louder than before. Am I crazy?
They really are cute.
Test and test it.
Listen
Test
with
and
me
test it.
to the memories.
Why am I so loud?
Listen
Test
with
and
me
test it.
to the memories.
Why am I so loud? Holy. I feel like I haven't always been this loud.
They really are cute.
Test and test it.
They really are cute.
Test and test it. It's not getting quieter. Test and test it. It's not getting quieter. Hello, playing the game, playing the game.
More and more species are disappearing.
Hello, playing the game, playing the game. Okay, is it not? I set the audio lower. But for some reason it hasn't changed. But for some reason it hasn't changed. What if I just talk normal? What if I just talk normal? It's so unbelievably loud. Nothing's different from before. What if I put it like super down just to see if it's actually doing anything? Like 2-1. Hello, hello. Like 2. Like 2. Okay, it's not coming up. So that means it is doing something. 15. Hello? 15. Hello? Okay, this sounds good. 15. Hello? Okay, this sounds good. Okay, wait, how does the game audio sound though? Okay, this sounds good. Okay, wait, how does the game audio sound though? Okay, this sounds good. Okay, wait, how does the game audio sound though? Okay, this sounds good. Okay, wait, how does the game? What if like and test it? How about now? Okay, I think it's fine. It's a little weird. I'm just gonna hope it's fine. If it isn't, hopefully you can let me know. But okay, I am pretty late for when I said I was. I was just so close to finishing The Dangers in My Heart, so I just wanted to do that, which I did, and it's so good. I don't want to spoil anything, but just such a good ending to the season. Season 2. I've just finished season 2. It's so good. It's just like so sweet. I cried. Just straight up. I cried. It was great. Would highly recommend. I really want to read the manga now. Which I think I might do. At least a little. Ah. Ugh. But probably gonna cry even more because we're playing Star Rail now. I already did my dailies and I did a bunch of like other various things. I was just so close to finishing The Dangers in My Heart, so I just wanted to do that, which I did. Okay, I was just making sure the audio's too good. Okay, so yeah, I did a bunch of my dailies as well as use my resources. Okay, well, I have 50. So I guess we may as well use those. Use that up where I have it.
Allow me to purge the root of the
Okay, yeah, the
problem.
battles do sound pretty loud. Everything just sounds louder.
Feeling
Maybe I
tired
did something weird
already?
with my audio, I don't
You
know.
will require invigoration.
I couldn't actually use invigoration.
Yeah. Please check as you wish. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
But let's see what else is there.
Time to shine.
I don't know, I just been decided to get back to it. But I was doing some other things in the middle of the day, which is why later than I was yesterday. Oh, by other things I mean I was just watching like another stream, a Doug stream, which was fun.
As you wish.
And so that's when I was doing like my dailies and stuff.
Embrace a
And
new
I just had
life.
that stream in the background. So that was fun. Doing some laundry.
Protect us.
No, I'm just, it's late, but my schedule is so messed up, so it's like I'll just stream now. But I wanted to do some more at some point.
We can do.
And so yeah, I just want to get into it.
As you wish.
Just play some more because the story is like so intriguing
Root here.
and like so suspenseful. And so yeah, here we are.
Be of your body and mind. Everything in this world
Is there anything else?
is bleeding.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I just found out. So I heard about the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster,
As you wish.
but I thought it was gonna be like Switch only or like PS5 only. I saw like only on those, like console only. But I saw it's actually on Steam, which I'm so happy. I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy Tactics for a while because it has some of my favorite art. Like one of my favorite artists did the character designs. And I love these kind of games. Yeah, I'm a big Fire Emblem fan. So I love these kind of games. So I really want to play that. I'm trying to think when. I feel like maybe later October, the month after, because October is gonna be like my last League month for a while, because that's Worlds. So I want to get all my League out of my system for that, so I don't have to. So I can take a break. So I want to do that,
More and more species
and I also, yeah. So that's the next game I think I actually want to play next. Like all the Kaisos is, they're just like chilling around here. I just want to mention Pom Pom. They are cute. Just gotta stand up for Pom Pom, you know? They are very cute though as well. I like Hyacinth. I'm curious to see more of her. I don't think she hasn't had that much of the spotlight. I'm hoping I'll end up really liking her personality because she's such a like important unit for the team comps. But I don't want to like wolf her if I don't also like her character, you know? I just didn't know. Yeah, we can talk to him. They, they remind me of like My Little Pony for some reason. Is that weird? Let's drop a link to them. Let's see. Let's teach him a lesson. Oh, this is has nothing to do with the main story. We've kind of gotta get involved now. Oh, he's one of the Audas, those pieces of shit. Excuse my language. You know, no, don't excuse my language. Because they are what they said they are. What is this? Is this like auto pets or what that game is? And what kind of animal abuse is this? The work is just ordering them to bang their heads into objects? That's how it works. That is just straight up animal abuse. Can I move these two? What? Oh, yeah, actually, I feel like little animals don't like us. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Power. Can give them cookies. I'm not crazy though. They remind me of My Little Pony. What? So now we're using them to attack children. Oh, okay. What? Why don't we get to head bash the children too? It's gone. What's bro doing? I feel like they're being, what's the word? I'm not good at the English language. Is it facetious? I heard that sounds like a big word. Okay, no, kind of. Little sarcasm, little of that. Well, like they're not being very honest. No, they. Bleh, I think it's sarcasm is what I'm looking for. I just beat him up, like mug him. Me too. Let's beat him up. Yeah, I'm not paying him a single dime. You know, she's not gonna pay though. I would if she was gonna pay, I was gonna pay. Yeah, let's go. Yo, we're like freeing slaves. So that's not a good analogy. I definitely could have thought more about that one. Cause you know I was thinking like under. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna move on. Yo, yay. A wooing. Yo, I'm so glad we can actually be mean to this guy. Okay, I'm liking Hyacinth. Yeah, are you saying Camaros don't have rights? Pipe down. Okay, I'm liking Hyacinth. Yeah, go lodge your complaint. Bleh. I'm not even a Chrysos there. I guess I will be though. Not to say Camaros are like less. I was just trying to choose the meanest option to it, anyways. It was kind of satisfying to teach them a lesson though. Okay, we should talk with the Chrysos there.
If you can get there on foot, then don't bother using the Century Gate.
Wait, we're actually doing this? What imagine for work though? We'll see you tomorrow, man.
If you can get there on foot, then don't.
Is it finished? Hmm. Okay, so this is after the event. Oh, wait, did they go on separate travels at some point? don't know. Sears? Do we know who that is? Oh, it's the chess scale. It's the really short one. She comes later, I think. Oh wait, let's do the other. Let's do the other options. Oh. Okay, what was I doing? Where we are this? Castris. What are they talking about? True. Damn, Castris spit in. Poor Castris.
More and more species are disappearing.
Is there anything else? Yeah. Ooh, we're close to this. Now we can get... Which I think I want to get Sweat Now, Cry Less, perhaps? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll hold for now. I think there's going to be a new light cone for the Trailblazer. Oh. And...
Trevios's memory has unveiled the very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
they,
Such is the
like, I
will
mean, that's
of
what I
fate.
figured, but it's funny they read. Only one shall live to the end, and they alone will witness our Nova.
If I take on Orynyx's trial, will the
I was
prophecy
thinking
come
this
to
too.
pass
I
for
was
me as
thinking, oh,
well?
this girl.
Regardless, I must give Aglaya an answer. Ah, it's you, Cass.
Does Cass know it? 'Cause she
I
didn't
finished
follow
the
us.
anthology
Did
of
she hear
poems
about
you
it from
lent me.
someone else?
Here it is.
Wait, I lost my glasses wipes. One moment. Like the thing to clean my glasses. I just need to. Oh, it fell on the floor.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Phainon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Dromus draped in finery?
Oh, those are the big dinosaurs.
As I see
Right?
it, this nickname is more of
dinosaurs?
an insult to the Dromus. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the cool flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not—
Just as I feared.
The flame chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest.
Oh, is it me?
Here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
Should I ever press this? I mean, it's not like it's gonna lead to like the we don't do it option.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate tie.
A sacred beast ain't too bad.
Surrendering the cool flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means
Yeah,
forsaking
this
your
sounds like
humanity.
a lot, no?
You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of
It's not
Amphoreus,
exactly new for
all
us,
on your
no?
own.
Haven't we been chosen by like multiple eons as well? Which are arguably even more like holy than the Titans. Yeah.
From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again. On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity. Yet, for that very reason, I do not wish to pressure you. It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanisopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no...
What is it? What happens if I choose that? I don't want to have, would it lead to like a bad ending? I'm looking it up, I know. ChatGPT, I typed this in to Google and ChatGPT says when you feel overwhelmed or burned out. It's like I appreciate it. It's not what I meant, but I appreciate it. I'm looking. I just want to see if it's like. What quest is this again? Okay, I'm taking a while out of this. I'm sorry. This is what I do. I look up things. I know I'm bad. I'm so bad. I sometimes looked up spoilers to series just to see if I should keep on reading or watching it. Okay. Okay, Mev just peps us up if we choose that. I probably could have just figured that out. But this that's the cool answer.
Memmy, memmy, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
Wait, go south, you'll be heading straight to heaven. Wait, how's that reassuring?
Mem, memmy, mem, 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 hero.
Oh, one moment. Just turn my VPN on because I was anime. Okay.
Memmy, mem, mem. Mem, 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 mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, mem, memmy, mem, 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 mem. Mem, mem, mem.
What would be a trial? What are we afraid of?
Rather well.
Memmy, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, mem, mem. Memmy, mem, 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 mem.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard that.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky.
Ooh.
Before leaving, I should go and say hi to Casterus.
Miss, may everything go well for you and Mem.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne, but although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil
This
dragon
isn't like gonna be like some foreshadowing or something, right? Surely not.
The prosperous Styxia met its demise. Mem? Memmy, mem. I actually think so too. Mem? Mem? Me, mem, 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 me, mem.
See, Mem, you just haven't played these kind of games. You gotta know what to say.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive. writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like
I hope
human
my
nature to
record,
try and
if
make
I
records of
ever end up
things.
doing something, can leave a good impact.
Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphoreus, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there
Dude,
is an
imagine.
opportunity.
Dude, can we take Castris? Can we take Castris on the Express? Sunday came along, why can't Castris?
Forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
I don't think there's anything else to do here. Time to go back and talk to Don Hung.
May you complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
It's not completely out of the... like, completely out of the question, Ooh. Don't know if I want to stab him.
Citizens Assembly?
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know. I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it will be favorable if the both of you understand the situation in Akima better.
Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously? It
Yeah,
seems
no, I
like
remember.
they've made their move.
Some
Let's make
background
ours.
information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphoreus, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential and can even affect
What if we just like throw like a coup and just like overthrow type shit? Okay, that's probably not a good idea. Okay.
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years,
Perhaps you should retake some exams next time we visit Paperfold University.
Wait, what's Paperfold University?
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a citizens' assembly at dawn.
I guess we don't know if we've ever been to school.
During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City.
Of course we should.
Whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
I'm saying we now because we're joining them anyway, so it's basically like a we kind of thing.
It sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to...
Let's just root out those
restrain
people and then
the
like
Chrysos
keep the
heirs.
chill
We can
people.
refer to them as
I know,
the
we
opposition.
can't do that.
During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadow. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner.
No. Although we might be mentioned, the Council...
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaia will surely take back Circe's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition...
Oh, so it's not about it. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt about that.
How taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect him.
You suspect that he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect toward the Council...
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, He has taught many Chrysos.
I have a better understanding of the full picture now.
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
We understand. Thank you for being honest with us.
Thanks,
Things
Finey.
are piling up again.
Sorry, I'm trying to think
You
of
and Mem are
names.
tied up with Ornyx's trial, while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues
Fanny,
about the world
no,
beyond
sorry.
the sky.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Ornyx will go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days.
Thanks, Fanny.
Right. You can
Fanny.
read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens Assembly.
Finey. I'll workshop it. Oh my. Quick read. I guess like if you want. There's like, which I like this is here. They have cool lore. Okay, speedrun. Politics, approach the democracy, in other words, before examining, discussing, or show, barren emergencies, usually topics, normally matters, is also taken. In other words, yeah. Okay, I think we know enough.
It's just as I suspected. The troubles afflicting the Flame Chase journey aren't just external. We can't let our guard down yet.
Yeah.
Mem nervous.
No, we'll be fine, ma'am.
Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who has earned the gaze of an Eon, you should be able to.
Not just one Eon, multiple Eons, right? Actually, wait, is it multiple Eons? It is, right? Because I know it's the preservation. We had the destruction path, but I don't know if that means we are in the gaze. And did we get with harmony as well? Or is that just something? And remembrance. Are those I don't fully know.
We've also unknowingly gotten used to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly above our heads.
True. I'm also used to sleeping with the sun because I go to bed at like sunrise sometimes.
Perhaps a new
it's not like a
phase of our
good thing, but
trailblazing expedition in Amphoreus
does happen.
is about to begin.
I don't think there's anything more we have to do.
Esteemed one, Ornyx's vacant totem awaits.
Let's
If you have
do it.
already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphoreus, please.
He looks so smug.
Step forward.
Miss, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I should say to help calm your nerves.
No, just having you be here is enough.
Right. Perhaps something like, as long as you can successfully complete this trial, the rest of the Flame Chase journey will be smooth sailing?
Yeah, surely, right?
No, that sounds a little strange. Don't worry. It won't take up too
You know,
much
she's
of your
trying, and that's
time.
the important part.
Don't worry. You'll definitely make it back alive? Oh. Sorry. It seems like I've made the mood even heavier. In any case, may everything go your way.
That's cute.
Miss. Right. No, that sounds... Oh. Sorry. It's...
Accepting a Titan's trial is a very peculiar experience. I'm afraid that I'm not able to accurately describe it. I believe that you'll be able to pull it off.
Yeah, thanks, Fanny. We need a nickname for Castress. Castrice. That's what I used to call it before I figured out how to pronounce the name. What about Rice? They already had it for Cassie. You can do Cassie.
I can still vividly recall when you entered the vortex of Genesis for the first time. Don't feel burdened. Just like during the trial of strife, Trinan and Finan will be waiting for you outside. If something unforeseen, may carefully bless you.
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Honkin.
The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates. The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great veil of Evernight, Orynyx.
Wait, is it the 8th? 8th miracle. So that's like 8th month. So it's like August, right? Oh, yo, that is mine. My birthday's August, which is the 8th month of the year, and this is the 8th miracle out of 12, right? Oh, what? Wait, that's cool. That's cool. I think, unless I've done math or something bad.
It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of
Oh,
the
my back.
Chrysos.
So how does this work? Are we like sharing?
Who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us.
O Majesty of the
12 Titans, feelers of the world. Seek your divinity to mend the rest of the world. I think I'm successful. Barbarian gold. Do we weather in sacrifice to prophecy? Held it.
I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please,
We are Muka.
and surrender the core flame.
Was I supposed to say that one too? Like a beat. Okay, sure. So bright. Wait, the 8th one's way over there. I might have gotten it wrong.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
doesn't seem appropriate for the current mood. So let's just leave the farewells for next time.
Don't worry, you're tougher than I am, right?
At least I'm not doing it alone.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan.
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune times,
I wish.
determination is as strong as the Chrysos airs.
What, me? I never do
While
that.
she's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak.
Talking about Annex something, but that's we won't even need to hear that. Let down on handle stuff up there.
Slap, slap. Wake up.
Huh? What?
How is it? How do you feel? Right? I think that it's amazing too.
She can fully talk,
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
just like me at the beginning of the streams.
I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond
She
expectations.
does have a cute voice.
Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother. Mother. It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Oryx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
Memories
Hope so.
broken.
So no, are they talking about March?
Mother.
Maybe they talk about the remembrance.
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're not allowed to say.
Skyfather
Must be Fui though.
chosen you.
Also can't say.
Mother is no longer responding. Something important. An important matter.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphoreus. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, there's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
The common sense.
Just one thing.
Brains.
Lacking something. What is it?
Not being able to read the room.
What you lack
Hygiene.
is a future.
Ow, too real.
Future? Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Because I think we can go against like Elio's like fate things, like the prophets and stuff. 'Cause, like such a like we don't exist or like, but we do like we exist out of existence.
The gaze from Sky Father. Stabilize your form.
Oh, did Fui help us?
Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
Oh, it was. Because when we went into it.
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
Wait, did we die when we went into Amphoreus? And this is like an us built of out of memories of us?
What? How is that possible? The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphoreus will succumb to eternal disorder. Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father, time restrains everything that exists in this world. Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end? Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust it to you. The fate of the world. If you wish to, save it. Go and find your future that has been stolen.
Oh.
Even if that means you'll have to cheat death.
Ooh, that's what we're good. Now we're talking. That's what we're good at.
You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Does that have to do with the picture that like that we saw in the beginning? Before the past of 15 entry hours. Wait, when we caught Castris, did we actually die? But not save? There's a lot, yeah, there's a lot of ways this could. A lot of questions.
You're finally awake.
Caught you crossing the border.
I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Orynyx has entrusted you with their divinity. Now you're no different from a demigod of Amphoreus. Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They're still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest first. For you to be able to say that even now?
You just gotta be like,
You're
oh, what's up?
truly
Oh,
impressive.
dolphins worried about us.
There's something that I've never told you. When we landed on Amphoreus, our car was pierced by Nicodor's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the Abyss, you passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding. But then, I was also hit by a falling rock and lost consciousness. The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing. But when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy. So I never brought this up again. That's beside the point. I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter.
Fuli.
But according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now. Just like those objects of the past and the miracles of Orynyx. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. It's not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Orynyx mentioned finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Mighty's indestructible body, it seems to suggest that there is some kind of miraculous
Yeah,
power in
we
Amphoreus
need to
that
find
can
death.
even reverse death. The key seems to lie with the Hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the type.
Let's do that then.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
No, you're good. Do we have any new powers? We can stop time.
Deja vu.
Wait, he's still moving. Am I crazy?
Let's do that then.
Yeah, he's unaffected. Yo! Oh. You care so much about us. I love it. I love our Express family. I assumed you did it or something.
Mem. Mem.
We need to do this at some point. Alright, let's just continue. Shall we?
Miss, I'm right here. Stay there and slowly turn around. Please pardon me.
Oh. So pretty. She's so pretty.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Miss, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Miss, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. I have never touched the living in this way before. If
You
my
can touch me
actions are
whatever way you
in any
want.
disrespectful,
Sorry.
I hope that you can forgive me. I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace.
Yeah, it sounds
and
like our
cannot
soul,
find a
honestly.
way to, but perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. Ah, the connection has been severed. With my strength. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on.
I will. We have like 15 hours or something though, right?
Amphoreus needs you. Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well.
I mean, technically, there's nothing.
Although,
We just know
I
now.
don't
Nothing really
actually know
changed.
whether your
I
current
guess,
situation
except for
can
that,
be
we now
described
know we
as
have to
well.
actually act.
Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period. Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matter.
To the baths.
They're here.
So I was looking at how many. We're at the 3rd part right now. And so far, there's 3 more parts after this one. And we've only just started this one. And it's not over yet, right? So I'm guessing there'll be another part. Oh, so this is the so Penacami had 5 parts. I just seen how many parts the other ones have. The Xinjiao, the Xinjiao, Lafu had 3 parts. And Jolio 7 had 2 parts. And then there's the prologue. Okay, so yeah, it's long so far, yeah.
Partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel? Well, at least you look no different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
Oh. Oh. Oh, oh wow. Dan did like the unintentional Riz line. Damn. So I'm really hoping the Path of Elation becomes a playable path at some point. I feel like we would fit in great with that. With our jokes. Like every bad joke just like fuels our power.
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process went better than However, I never expected that. 2 people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we've been talking about.
Oh.
Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body?
Many have had this idea, but so far there have been no results. If it were successful, nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer. Cipher. If anyone in this world knows the way, I'll try and get her to return to Akima. But do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphoreus, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death.
Excuse me.
Don't take it to heart, partner. After all, you've already created...
But before that...
Nah, we'll be fine.
What's wrong, Aglaia?
Omens always come in pairs. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I think he's fine. I don't think he's gonna betray us.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, The efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium.
I believe in it.
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a...
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend.
Tell me, which titan reigns over...
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this... not...
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but Titan rejects. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction.
Wait,
they are
we're
pointing,
talking
listen
in first
closely.
and third person?
There. A massive shadow. The sound of tides. I can hear it.
The Black Tide.
I hear it. Deep within the tides. A voice. About to recount.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgent... Oh, you have awoken. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal
Wait, so why
tides?
hasn't he fused with like to become a demigod? Can he not? Does he just not want to? Or is there something I'm missing?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry
Yo, it's the same
hours.
as us. Or are they talking about him?
15 days and nights.
Oh, that's 15 days and I thought it was 15 hours. Okay, that's better.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go.
Let me ask you one more question.
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly.
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for fun.
He's not, don't worry. He's don't. He's just saying that.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
So what is this? Can retract the blessing? Oh, we can just keep on doing it and it gets different ones? Yeah.
Watch this magic trick.
We have a gun?
Watch this magic trick.
Oh, whoops, we missed.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Inexagerous.
Wait, dude, I got spoiled. I know this guy. Wait, I got spoiled? Isn't this guy like the main villain? Sorry. Oh, sorry. I just spoiled it. I got spoiled. Sorry. I mean, who is this?
It's been a while, Lord Inexagerous. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima.
It's you.
I never expected that you would personally.
Bind carefully into Lantern above. I have come as a testament to the justice of the council.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect. I am Lycurgus.
Oh, so this is like fully
Though
visible.
you may call me Linus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright.
Oh, in the thing we read, it
to
said like he was the
express
leader, or like Kai.
freely.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of soul. Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar. If necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core, while I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of... Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. She's been waiting. Follow me, please. Is there something...
And I don't like this.
Lord Anaxagoras.
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side.
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action. Whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their...
An intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike...
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Skyfather as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire,
Skyfather
Kefali
through
would
it?
have no cause to refuse.
No, they wouldn't know about it.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still...
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphoreus are...
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end...
Cutscene. Wait, what? Just like that?
Please, Professor.
That's the world, but
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater
okay,
sense
no,
of
that's something else.
solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace. With entry permitted, only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priest.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine.
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. In the meanwhile, you are welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need.
As you wish.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you. But it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
So he does have a plan.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond...
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware. I can hear you perfectly well.
She's
from
like
here.
in him, right? So she could probably read his mind. Not like in him like that, but you know what I mean.
I suppose I can just ignore this.
Are you able to like leave with the trial characters? It'd be funny, you just take them and do a bunch of stuff. Well, if you progress the story, you'd have to eventually. Okay, so that wasn't a hand from the World Baron Titan, right? No, his hand's even bigger. Whose hand was it? Someone's hand, right? Can we see from like over here? Wow.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Who's calling us? Oh, that person.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Cremnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty.
We see
virtuous
he is with
student.
us.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself?
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions. So I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's...
Butterfly over there. Oh, the lion. What the? He's just saying, but he says that to everyone.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
I don't think he likes us.
Anaxagoras. I thought that...
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics.
No, I don't like this guy.
Remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the god of deliverance, it is only natural.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
I just realized we're wearing like a tank top, so. It's a cape.
Oh, my. Could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
He's a tree.
Plant, every tendril. No, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit to symbolize how...
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious.
Of course I find such stylistic devices for all we know, this could be the answer to the question
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
Excuse me.
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawnfloud this time is not just to seek What, then, is the intention behind your action?
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do.
Licks lips.
2 years old,
fingers together.
Oh my. Even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his droma stall to sleep?
Oh, he likes
How
dramas.
interesting.
That's enough.
That's cute.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind...
Since our days are both numbered, this is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
Aww.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of the Thesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
This is giving me Full Metal vibes now. Oh.
Anaxa, you...
I did it, teacher! But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Did he actually revive his sister?
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
Oh, that's why he doesn't have an eye.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Oh, let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that,
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child.
I wish to continue Thesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all...
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, Even if I was willing to talk about my past.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting?
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random nonsense.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa.
Hmm?
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
What was I gonna say? Wait, so do we have the core flame of this guy? Oh no, how does that all work?
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
Is she here? The core image. Excuse me.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead.
Oops.
I'll take my leave for now.
So what is our plan?
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed.
Oh, that's her. Yeah, I don't like her. There's like a bowl and she
Lord
likes.
Anaxagoras. Oh, I've head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Did I miss anything?
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more... Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, you're...
So, you wish to start a...
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling
I don't
for
like listening to
war,
this.
we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted a...
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any. But now that you're an ally of ours, I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to
I hate us
discuss a
so
treatise
much.
about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters. Just like how there are two types of people in this world. Geniuses and dimwits.
She's a dimwit. Dude, I want like the golden thread. I want like a jersey, like the golden stab Freddy thing. I know it wouldn't be good, but like.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council.
No, I think it
Lord
would be good
Amphoreus.
actually.
Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia, a golden.
Oh my. 15 days a night.
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have. As expected.
As expected, she misunderstands.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders.
Well, you say that now.
Oh, I hate that lip. I hate it.
You also require
Do something horrible.
so that you can stay alive even when being pursued.
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely.
Please, someone like punch her, like something.
Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess.
Where's Luffy when you
Which
need
makes it
him?
a bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Erechrysia that you are. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request, let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like... Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our... She is the second
Wait, are we playing like a mini game?
heir across the whole of Akama, who had... Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before
Is it like right answers? What if I fail? No.
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet as compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results. If you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even?
At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are... Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can...
Yeah. But a lot of them are dead, so I don't want to speak for the dead. But could this be maybe more? This should maybe be more Shimazu sound, but that doesn't sound too like smart. Okay, I'm using a guide. I'm using a. Listen, if he had access to a guide, he would also use a guide in this situation. Okay, you know, he probably wouldn't. When a moment. Okay, I don't think there's really anything that matters.
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that the Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya. And it's evident that the Academy wields considerable. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of...
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fair. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akaba that that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not?
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently...
Oh. Well, I do believe that...
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an out...
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wish to chat with me. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood.
That's weird.
Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame.
So I put on the BRB because I didn't want to have to keep on looking at it.
More like 2 core flames.
Well, on the stream, I still had to.
At the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that
I think he's with us. I think he's with us.
Aglaya conceives me in full view of the masses today. She could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. Is this the outcome that you wish to see?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail.
Nah, karma's after her.
Of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the truth.
Well, what do you know?
We shall see.
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But...
Dying to know what I'm after, hmm?
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me...
Easy there. You'll learn the answer soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most
Look at
clearly.
that picture.
The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
An expected visitor. Welcome. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you.
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama.
Okay, so the core flame is there, just no one's allowed to take it.
She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. A bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the Holy Mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Wait, we climbing all that?
hymns are beyond me.
Wait, there's something. Oh yeah. So I'll try and cool myself a bit. Before.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut and the long pilgrim.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink.
I hope things go as you say.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world, it is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world, which...
Go melt it down. Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting...
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphoreus gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me? I know how far I can go.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to...
Wait. Is that... Cersei's? Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should
Yeah,
I
there's
be
someone
looking
there.
at?
Am I hallucinating? Or do we even get to see souls who are close to dying?
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Wait, Nias is... Wait. Is he the Strife Titan? Or is that someone else?
Yes. I know I've heard this name somewhere.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is,
Black
right?
Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate.
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember.
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory.
This is a departed spirit?
Wait, there's another. See, better than that. Yeah, we haven't had combat for a while. I was not looking.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well...
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod? I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey!
Wait, could that be... Wait, could the Titans have actually inherited some of the God's worlds previously before? So could these Titans actually not be the original Titans, but also inherited like a previous Titans and gods, then as like this or something?
Yes, it's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos.
Kaos? This name sounds...
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, the souls of people...
What? But if those are the souls of the dead...
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more...
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead.
I'm fine.
This doesn't feel like the time for this, but it's here, so... Ooh, this is like a complicated one. Okay, that didn't go as I thought. Oh, right. So I'll figure this out eventually. Oh, what? That worked? Well, we got there, even if I didn't think I got there.
you keep going.
Of course. If I knew we had to climb a mountain.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphoreus does have an
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting any.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Alcalithist barbarians.
Calypso? She's one of the Seven Sages. No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Circes? Daggone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself. Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia. Return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too?
Whoa.
We're here. Finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question. But all of you make for a very well then. Let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I? So, I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides. Behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
It's kind of like Castris. That was the person on her light cone.
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Circe's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Circe's question. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important, because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan,
is not a ludicrous idea, after all.
We learning some crazy things,
What
I
are
think.
you thinking about?
Kind of dumb, so I don't understand it, but I think it's pretty crazy.
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Circe's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the great tree.
Well, that would make sense, like his home.
Merely
His
something
hometown.
from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Circe's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
You're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the Reason Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphoreus is none other than Aquila themselves.
Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has it's just... I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by her side.
Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglaia needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip, and keep a lookout for any documents related to the death.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh?
It's like the nowhere, it's like nowhere for the
What we're
wicked,
looking
no
for
for the
could be anywhere
weary.
in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground.
No rest for the whiny.
Your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
No rest for the wealthy. No rest for the...
What about you? Will you be alright?
For the
Have you forgotten
wampy.
that you're
That's not a
talking to
word.
the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me.
The silence in here is near deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my... In the myths, Aquila, the Titan who reigns over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar...
Are they the
above
Twilight
clouds,
Eye? Are they the boss later?
forebears were priests who worshipped Aquila. Nobody is more familiar with the taboos of the Sky Titan than her. Seeing how Aglaia has sent her here as a guide, In Amphoreus, Titans are a common topic of discussion. People create myths that in turn, is there a way to step out of the situation and look at it from a different perspective? Titans and Eons are two distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans, and it is not impossible for us to overpower them. In this regard, Titans can be said to be a lot more similar to humans than Eons are.
True.
Chrysos heirs are humans who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Wait. Something about that feels off. Guided by the prophecy, the heroes are on a quest to reclaim core flames. As I expected, the prophecy is the hardest to make any sense of. But with... I should probably turn my... Nobody could have ever imagined that her life would be forfeited the moment we landed on Amphoreus. I should have done more to keep her safe. It's not too late.
Oh,
I still have a fighting chance.
we get to you with
The
my thoughts.
unique rules that govern life and death on Amphoreus might just work in our favor and save her. The Grove is a veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on a similar case? Please let there be one. The clock is ticking. I should search. The night sky feels unusual, now that I've gotten used to the eternal light of Akama. Tread carefully. These are the remains of a black tide monster. What's that underneath it? A scroll. As I expected, the Grove doesn't forbid discussions about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Galaya also made mention of the ships when she interrogated. I'll hold on to this for now. Huh? This will strengthen our position. That's Hyacinth. Why is she surrounded by so many?
Really now? This is way more
She
trouble.
doesn't seem too bothered.
Need a hand?
Or you could sit back and watch.
I can't tell if you're serious or not. But...
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please.
Yeah, I feel like she can handle herself. Yeah, I don't really have a strong comp. Hopefully it won't matter.
No interest in conflict.
It might matter. Ooh, it might really matter.
I choose you. Trust me. We can do anything.
Time for some sweet dreams.
Fighting is meaningless.
What's a comp that can work for Donhan?
No interest in conflict.
Time to cleanse the filth.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Cause yeah, we aren't really doing
Everything in this
damage.
world is bleeding. Stop messing around. Have some fun. Till we meet again.
Fighting is meaningless.
Again. Rise and shine. Ouch.
Ouch.
Be of your body and mind.
I've no interest in conflict.
I don't want to let go yet.
Oh.
We can do anything.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Fighting is
Don't
meaningless.
worry. Night falls. Good night.
Allow me to purge the room. Time to cleanse the filthy.
I've no interest in conflict.
That's mean. The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding.
Again.
Fighting is just the truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! This place is practically in ruins.
The black tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphoreus. Anyway, never mind that for now. Here, you...
Anaxagoras. He's the scholar.
This is new. I didn't know Professor Anaxa was researching the sky.
Finan said Anaxa might be opposed to the...
Might is an understatement. Anaxa has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Circe's favors. Fate.
I picked up a scroll on my way here too.
Oh? Let me have a look. By the looks of them, these scrolls...
There's still much I don't know about.
Sure, go ahead. The Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the ideologies of Thalesis, the first scholar, each is unique in its own way. Among them, the Venerationists revere and worship the Titans the most. As the sage of the Venerationists,
Can you still hear me? I'm like,
has always been at loggerheads
very
with
much low under my microphone.
If we were to place the 7 sages on the
I'm
scales
like
of
lying down in my
Timanti,
chair, basically.
Anaxa and Euthyphro would be placed on opposite sides to achieve balance.
A very illustrative explanation.
Nearly everyone in Amphoreus has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens. In their divine retribution, that's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini Trevi cannon could...
That was a joke. That was a joke. Right?
She's doing a good job on being kind of weird when not around. The weird woman.
Newsporus primarily study the application of alchemy, and so everyone considers Anaxa a blasphemer. But that has never stopped him from sharing his ideas, no matter how taboo. If you must say that he's... Anaxa often says that, perhaps to him, the crash of the sky... Anaxa often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the skyship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought... It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a predominant part of their findings. Discourse about more esoteric
Don't worry about it. We'll just collect everything we can find on the Titans for now. There's something else that's caught my attention, though. This says that Anaxa is conducting.
That's what I'd like to know. What are these experiments he's involved in? Even I, the assistant, I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the...
Could it be like his alchemy things?
Grove. This is the Library of Philia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands here. Cities that desire to learn from the Grove were apparently expected to contribute knowledge of equal value to what they sought. We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. For instance, it's said that the Erythrocheramists once borrowed a manuscript from a certain author, but ended up returning a copy instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly then hidden here.
That doesn't seem like a nice thing to do.
Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny.
Well, if you don't mind, did the Grove ever
You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary in Castrum Kremnos. There are too many books in the Library of Philia. Flipping through them all will take too long. Why don't we use the biblioslate to search for the text we need?
Agreed. This place... there's still several more scrolls strewn all over the place. I'll gather...
Like just the sound, like a heartbeat. It's a little ominous.
Impressive tenacity. This is about Anaxa. I should read this. Hyacinth.
It's so dusty in here. I can already see what they must have written. Anaxa has no respect for the gods. His very existence...
Does Anaxa hold that much in...
Why else would they call him the Great Performer? When Anaxa established his school of thought, the first thing he apparently did... Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be? Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect, but what of Amphoreus? Only foolishness and insensitivity everywhere you turn.
An uncanny impersonation.
They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish. Though what he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial. He had to address every one of the scholar's allegations, or face expulsion from the Grove. The first allegation was... Do you agree that since the Titans created the heavens and earth, so the mountains, rivers, and seas must likewise be their...
Am I supposed to put myself in an... Based on the history of the Flame Chase journey, humans have...
Anaxa said the same thing then. Needless to say, his critics didn't take kindly to his answer. So you claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods. Do you admit it?
That's a serious allegation.
Anaxa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Every being in the world owes their safekeeping to Kithily, and this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have divine blood coursing through them. Thankfully, they had no way to prove it, so one by one, Anaxa engaged in wars of words against those who would challenge him. It was only after a brief silence that he answered. I have never denied that Titans are meant to be noble constructs.
What he didn't say, that the Titans are not noble, rings louder in this case.
Yes. I'm not sure how that controversy was eventually resolved, but what's for certain, at least, is that Anaxa was allowed to stay in the grove where he continued his research. By the way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the grove. I'm talking about Anaxa's alchemy lab, hidden between the cornerstones.
Given the Grove's meticulous approach to archiving, could there really be such an
It's a well-kept secret. Among the 7 sages, excluding the nominal chief sage, each has a private sanctuary where they can conduct research even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places and document with the Grove in this state. I'm sure Anaxa won't be mad even if we sneak in.
These
trees, let's go.
They're like a maze. Well, this isn't going to be of any help. That's for...
This is the place, but where is everything? Materials for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the...
No wonder we didn't see any defense mech. Have you ever been here before?
No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor Anaxa also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Students... Huh? That bookshelf over there seems to...
Okay, so the Twilight Eye must be the next one if we go to the sky area. That must be with that stuff.
What's going on? Anaxa is conducting research on our friends in Alchema and... me?
This journal contains several intriguing points. From the Abyss of Fate to Castrum Krumnos, I've seen many a Titan creation during my time in Amphoreus. Life forms created by Circes can also be found in the grove. But fusing them with human souls through alchemical means? I can't even begin to imagine. Anaxa seems to hold special interest in the divinity coursing through the Chrysos Heir's veins, and has even conducted a thorough investigation into the hero's backgrounds.
It wouldn't have been so strange if he had focused only on Cassie, given her own curiosity about her origins. Plus, considering that the new
I just unplugged my
crafted omnipotent
headphone.
medicines capable of curing diseases, it also makes sense that he would conduct research on immortal Chrysos heirs. But now, it seems Anax's objective was never to create medicine, but to identify the origin of the golden blood and figure out its inner workings.
Through alchemy, Anaxa aims to refine the golden blood in the Chrysos heirs to a degree of purity equal to divinity. This must be what he means by close to true purity. But treating both Titan creations and the human body at...
Annie, look at this. Fear. It's come true. After going through, Anaxa was carrying out experiments on soul transmutation.
Do you mean he's trying to reconstruct human souls alchemically?
Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting research on. Something he had to keep hidden from others. Compared to his public speeches, this is the real blasphemy.
Wait, do we know about this? Was that the thing we know about, or something else entirely?
Do you remember when the black tide was approaching? The grove had planned to send Circe's core flame to a safe place. But an accident happened along the way.
But Circes took over his body and resurrected him.
That's right. But what if Professor Anax's fusion with the core flame of reason wasn't an accident?
He did say something up there like...
Put yourself in his shoes, knowing that the black tide was closing in and your time was running out.
Didn't he say he was gonna like put an end to Titan or something?
I put my theories to the test, no matter the cost.
Exactly. When the black tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the luminary throne was to transmute and fuse him.
Did he succeed?
No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as a surprise. The manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away. His research is still ongoing.
Could he have taken them for other purposes?
Like what? There's only one Titan left in the world now. No.
Is it the world-bound Titan?
To conceive an entity of perfection, one must first understand the principles of creation. If Anaxa is in Akama now, he's after Kephalli.
Okay, so he kind of knew that, but didn't know.
Above us. It's not real, is it?
Of course not. This is just an image from a projection device used for educational purposes. A simple trick. The day-night cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light, projecting the night, much like how the sky above the holy city.
So, the skies of Akama are fake too.
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child. Often people know more than they let on. They simply...
And they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach. But we're different. We've already walked out of the firelit cave of ignorance. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see, rather than gazing at this mockery of a night sky.
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories and wild ideas, only to burn them to ashes when I open my eyes in the day.
Why? Because we'll face death by burning if word gets out?
As a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already become inextricably linked to the great tree. Every word I say, and but above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubts about the golden blood and the human soul, yet I have no means of verifying them. The golden blood in my veins is woefully thin, and I am...
But I can, sir. I can do it for us. The time is right. Give me all that I need, and I shall accomplish this grand feat on your behalf.
Does this give me Orb vibes? I haven't finished the show yet. I only watched like the first few episodes, but it's given similar feelings. It's a good show. I should finish it.
In the next meeting of the sages, I will spare no efforts fighting for the rights you deserve. Go. Establish your own school.
Damn, he's a real one.
Find out what we are. Become the one who conquers the ultimate truths of the world.
Child of humanity, you didn't go to such lengths for an audience with Kefali. Just ask him a few questions, did you?
So, you figured it out. If I were as foolish as a Dromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods.
Before such power, does it make any difference?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves threatened to swallow them, they didn't just give up and become sitting ducks. No. They constructed a dam that kept the roaring tide at bay. They call me a blasphemer, Xerxes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of gods. It's just as I see it. Titans are simply a force that men...
Oh, if power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans? The source of life is what I wish to grasp. To understand what makes up the soul. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life. And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning. How then is a soul born? That was the only unknown.
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I
Professor Anaxa, I'm here. Her life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Okay.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end and give you the answer you so desire. However, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange...
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the price might be?
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and her survival.
Oh, she cares.
This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life. There is no need for me to think twice.
Oh, God.
I see. In that case, let the show begin.
Indulge me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the nature of our existence now?
Before I begin, I must confess I had been stuck in a cognitive trap, all as unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance. They are, in fact, logical equivalents. The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
Professor, you were in the Netherrealm?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes. That's not all. Remember how I said you were a part of that conversation too, Circes?
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such an event.
Of course you would remember, because that wasn't you. That was Calypso, one of the 7 sages of the
That's who she said she was before.
Calypso?
Huh? Oh, that's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl.
She said she didn't know that before, but
And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree?
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to reason their likenesses are of souls from the past. The living cannot step foot into that world. So who could they be? Think about Calypso. Why does she share your likeness? Yet you have no idea who she is. The answer is evident, is it not? Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood. The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans.
okay, so I was kind of right.
They all evolved from one.
So they might not even had a godhead, but they were humans who became gods.
Does this answer disappoint you?
Yes, because you've answered nothing. If I truly was once human...
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping Thanatos' whereabouts.
I knew you would, but it matters not. I know what I'm doing. Actually, why don't we have this supreme being standing before us?
You can revive...
Humans cannot return from the dead. Neither can gods. But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective, and the problem will resolve itself. If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it as they once did. Simple.
Just want to get the core frame, or like...
I have news from
This is-
Jason and Don Hung.
This has been a lot.
Anaxa might be trying to do something with Kefali's divine body.
Kefali? But what could Anaxa want?
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer.
I'm sorry.
No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. Anaxa's ambitious desires will be something we can exploit. What we should be doing now is to keep our eyes peeled for whichever trickery kind of... Being Akima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over, this site will take the place of the battlefield where you hunt gods. Become the next challenge you ought to overcome. Till then, it's best to get used to this place as soon as possible.
dossiers only have this.
Oh, wow. These people are shooting daggers with their eyes.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah, he is like that
What is
guy.
that supposed to mean? Is this really the sort of person that the young lord praised as a ferocious warrior?
It has indeed been some time, Lord Crateros.
Shh. Keep it down. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs over there? They do the dirty work for kind. I've already ordered my people to hold them back, but we should still lay low. Unless...
My bad. So, did something happen?
Did you hear thunderclaps last night? Hacker, what?
What is name dropping people?
She's been through a lot lately. Please pardon her.
Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are a message from the young lord. He threw a spear bearing several words at Akama.
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is back.
I guessed as much. We didn't actually kill them back at the Kremnos arena.
I figured this is something
Yeah, I also
you would
thought
want
as
to
much.
know. We Kremnoans never back down from a fight. So if you plan to take that thing down in a battle...
You have my gratitude. I will let Aglaya...
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. That vicious kindness has been unusually active lately. Those lackeys she keeps undercover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the council.
That's...
Looks like you can...
We should get back. Thank...
By Cathay into Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
Aglaya, what happened?
I know about the poisonous fangs of that king snake through the golden threads. In the past, I would be confident.
What do you...
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long, that I hardly have any humanity. This has come a lot sooner than I expected. But perhaps it is time. I need you to step up, Finan.
Yes, this is my duty, but...
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to fool many than just fool one person. Their so-called more support is no more than a ruse to There is no glory in winning this debate. But that makes having respect for humans so much more priceless. Finan, you are a Chrysos heir with...
I appreciate what you've taught me, Aglaya. I hope we'll live...
Debate? Oh, this fuck.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today.
If we can't use our fists, we'll use our words.
Let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back then, yet in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where they hope to rest under Kefali's protection.
Skip.
All of us have. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysos?
Why did I go back to the past?
Now,
Past
which of
that.
the two
I mean, it's Aranova. That's the.
Aranova is a path of salvation the gods promised. We should not.
We're
have doubts
debating.
of
Dude, they chose the wrong person for this.
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness.
What would have happened if we chose the other option?
How does the Council of Elders plan to...
let the three Titans of Calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. but bring demise to those titans and
Oh, the
Know that
back?
the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have on our side. Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages.
Castros. Which we have context though. We have context. He's doing this all to save us because
With the help of these 2 heroes, I can promise all of
Aren't they Chrysos heirs?
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya isn't fit to speak on behalf
What?
of every Chrysos heir.
Fine on what kind of been some hot water here. You got anyone? We gotta make some strong cases.
Castorus? Why are you standing over there?
You
Well,
finally
fine,
arrived, Naxa. So have you.
Don't worry, Aglaya. Well, I know that you have many queries. Could you tell me, dear citizens?
Do they like him? I thought
if
like
we
no one really likes this
successfully
guy.
retreat and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone passing the Death Titan's
The answer is simple. We will have a chance to rid the world of death.
Dude, that's dumb. That's stupid.
Amphoreus back to an era when all beings live forever.
That's not.
Your proposal is much too idealistic.
Yeah.
As long
That's
as the Black
better
Tide
words
still
than
exists, how can we go back to the old days?
Remember what I previously said? Kephales's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even
what
a
did he do up
glimpse
there?
of the threat that this person is talking about anywhere within the walls of this majestic...
Yeah, they literally attacked and we down.
If we eliminate death, then there's no need for us.
That's stupid.
Citizens, let's
You're
loudly
stupid.
sing the blessed hymn.
I should make this is why I said we shouldn't be the one
After the destruction
debating.
of the 3 Titans of Calamity, the Flame Chase journey will have to end.
But yeah, stupid. Like get rid of death. Like the city's been attacked. It hasn't been like. Did we see what happened to other cities? And it's almost happened here. But it was like Algia and like Tribute stopped it. Oh.
This is bad. The masses are now totally riled up.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hinges on the premise that we can.
Thank you, Lady Aglaya, for still caring about this city. However, for Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death, will surely...
What?
With that, I solemnly promise that the core flame Lady Castorus, thereafter, if we are able to garner the support of all of you at the Citizens' Assembly, we shall spare no effort in ensuring that...
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. By Kephale into Lent,
What, we haven't even gotten a comeback.
chosen her destiny. The issue up for discussion at this Citizens' Assembly shall be modified to the suspension of the flame.
Aglaya, dear Aglaya. What has...
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the flame chase journey has been preordained by the prophet.
Well then, I guess we'll find...
Castorus, what's going on?
We know, but we don't know. Well, we outside of the screen know, but inside the screen do not
When
know.
I sent you to look for Anaxa, I unintentionally
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have many questions.
In that case,
In actuality, he showed me a past that was both long and heavy.
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier.
Professor!
Yes, I am but a...
Have you heard of this tale before? A tale about the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze and glorious, peaceful times, thanks to the wisdom of its ruling queen. Until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town. Its wings were large enough to blot out the sun, while its claws were sharp enough to rip. It barged into the tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter. It even settled itself in her bedroom, like a tyrant king.
Oh, that looks like the dragon in her alt.
300 warriors.
Certainly not a spoiler.
To subdue the evil dragon by chaining it up. However, when the queen slit open the dragon's belly, she realized that the princess had long since been digested. It was then that a devious, smooth-talking scholar arrived at the palace and suggested that the princess could be revived through the use of dragon bone and dragon blood. The princess was reborn! The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul still lurked within the princess's body. As revenge, the evil dragon swallowed the poor still. The souls of the deceased refused entry to the Netherrealm because they were filled with regret. Forced to roam the mortal realm, these terrifying death had consumed all. Thereafter...
Until? Oh my... It seems that you still like to whet people's appetites even after all this time, Pelixia. So, according to your story, this is how... And yet, what exactly is...
A miracle that I created with alchemy. As for what it is and how I was able to accomplish it...
Oh my goodness, is...
Quiet, Titan. Continue to enjoy this splendid play.
Dragon, huh? I've heard this legend before.
In that case, what do you think of it?
I think that this so-called alchemy was a tenuous analogy added to the story by future generations.
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education, I never even knew that anybody was looking into this area of study.
Therefore, we can just treat this tale as a fable told to young children.
A fable, you say? If so, what moral is it trying to impart to the kids?
I guess it might be the concept of...
Oh? I thought the moral might be closer to something like honor the dead.
Huh.
What? At a loss for words?
No. I merely realized that we're both thinking of the same principle. If life is
Indeed. As expected of the...
You flatter me. Why don't I ask you a question as well, as a form of equivalent exchange?
Of course. What is your question?
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy, would you use it to resurrect someone you loved?
What? What kind of strange question is this? I got it.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yes, I would.
Oh?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I'm certain that someone whom I cherish deeply, if such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without after all, you, me, and the rest will all have to face that fateful moment. My time is finally here. However, perhaps because of my firm belief in the immeasurable value of life, I am unable to complete the trial.
you shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. It is a pity that fate is such a cruel mistress.
Is there no other way of interpreting those words?
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear. Between my sister and me, one must pay the price. Our trial can only be completed when the one chosen sacrifices her life.
Oh.
I'm afraid that the prophecy might even have selected a pair of twins for this exact purpose.
Fortune makes fools of us all.
My sister is prepared to sacrifice herself. And yet, I can't do the same. How absurd. My time is almost up, but I'm still afraid to welcome death. What should we do? If I'm ultimately not able to make up my mind...
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us and leave this trial to the end, there is still plenty of time for you to ponder.
That's right. Don't allow the fog of an uncertain future to cloud your mind.
Trial, prophecy, the topics that they're discussing seem familiar. But these three people must not have left their names in the epics. Otherwise, I would have some recollection of this.
Amphoreus' history before the Titans were born was complete chaos. I have long held three hypotheses about this.
Calypso, Polixia, and this warrior. I seem to have met
Did
him
you think
somewhere before.
she would remember that, right? 'Cause that's
Regarding
the guy.
this matter, Nias, are you confident that you'll complete your trial?
Of course. Though, I am worried about what will happen once I've emerged victorious.
Looks like you have made up your mind.
Yes, this is the safest course of action.
Yeah, look, we're in this strike.
Completely separating courage, honor, tenacity,
Yeah.
sacrifice, and you really know how to make things difficult.
Please, young lady, witness my fall and demise. Lady Calypso, you shall host the soul-rending ceremony.
I do not understand. Why would you dare to sacrifice yourself for a future that you won't get to witness?
Because this is our destiny. The power that resides within me is so intense that
It's like when we went in the past. Oh, things are starting to connect.
A valorous death before glorious return has always been
These words sound so familiar.
a journey I began long ago. If your sister or Chaos were in my position, I believe they would make the same choice as well.
I'm not that brave.
Despite being Death's chosen one, it seems you still don't know how to Let's chat, young lady. Perhaps I shouldn't since there's still time. I'm not worried about letting fate wait a little longer.
Of course. This warrior is
Oh, he's friends with him.
Lord Nias. As the embodiment of Nikador's divinity, he entrusted his life to us and allowed humankind to end his madness. That means that what I'm currently seeing before my eyes is, in fact...
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are the true forms of the Titans, before they attain their divinity. If so, the chosen one of death that he speaks of is actually...
Polixia! Is the previous form of Thanatos? But her appearance...
If this is true, as long as we can find out where she went, we'll naturally be able to figure out the location of the Death Titan.
But before that, we first need to witness what
I don't know which one's stronger. I would assume my one.
Honor, courage, tenacity, sacrifice.
And finally, the only thing that remains.
Cheer up, young lady. There is no need to shed tears over a glorious death.
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Naius.
No, young lady. As a warrior, I have witnessed too many bitter deaths. But now, all I feel is peace.
Although only a sliver of your soul remains, you remain so optimistic. Or maybe the truth is that you aren't able to feel sorrow anymore.
To be honest, I don't know either. But I am certain of one thing. This is not an acceptance of death nor apathy toward it. It's not even a feeling of despair. I am just enjoying what remains of my life to the fullest.
Enjoying?
Indeed. Along this journey that we've taken together, not only have I changed the world, and now I have reached the journey's end. When I look back and see the grand epic that I've personally written...
But when you depart the mortal realm, won't all of your accomplishments be reduced to nothing? Separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciling this doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Finally, let me recount to you a story of mine, young lady. The first time I returned from the battlefield, I felt extremely hollow. The calamity had devoured everybody on the battlefield but me. When I returned to the city alone, the citizens held a banquet for me that was far from pleasant. I felt as though it was late into the night by the time the banquet ended. My head still reeling, I returned alone to the barracks. On the way back, I encountered it was a crazed scholar looking at the night sky and muttering to himself by the side of the road. Although I tripped over him and fell, I wasn't angry in the slightest. Do you think that it'd be better if we just died on the roadside like a couple of stray dogs? To my surprise, he shrugged his shoulders and sighed.
How does someone who is currently experiencing death, dying and living, afford the same amount of bliss? Now please go away and don't block my starlight.
Are you trying to say that there is no difference between living and dying? For they are both journeys that lead toward death?
That's exactly what life is, and death is, but a scale to measure how valuable the journey was. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent. Therefore, young lady, don't detest your fate.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world.
Indeed.
Divine fate's kind of cool.
When the fated moment eventually arrives,
Not the time.
you will be able to understand my words. It is time for me to knock on death's door. I will set up a long table at the end of the road. When that moment finally comes, let us drink and be merry then.
I knew this day would eventually
eventually come.
Are the both of you ready?
Mm-hmm. Polixia, I'm here.
Good.
What? This...
This is quite interesting indeed.
Is this... Polixia's sister? Is it... me? Now, it's time for us to fulfill our promises. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of?
That I won't be able to do it.
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends, we must face our fated moment head-on.
Even if it was prophesized, do we have no say in the matter? It's so unfair. Why are we the only ones who are forced into mutual destruction? Let me do it, sister. Let me be death sacrifice. I was never long for this world anyway. But you're different. I was the one who wasted your life after all.
You're wrong, Polixia. I don't think that my life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destination and looked back at the journey I took, I discovered that flowers had long since bloomed along the path I walked. It was you who sowed the seeds for this sea of flowers, one that is more beautiful than the promised land at the end of the world. Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life. Even though I was fated for sacrifice, none of the things that I've experienced will dissipate. Instead, they'll forever live on as memories inside your head. Will they not?
How could my memories of you ever compare to the actual you?
Well then, tell me, what exactly are we?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, regardless of how we're shaped by others, or even by this world, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is why I will always, always be by your side. We're twins, after all. All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to extract my heart and light the flame of death. After that, use it to plant the first bud in the prophesied new world.
If I imparted my knowledge of the art of alchemy to you, would you use it to resurrect.
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I am certain that someone whom I cherish deeply will leave me for good. If such a mighty power really existed, I think I would use it without hesitation. Even now, my answer remains the same. This is why, sister, I promise you, in the prophesized new world, I shall plant the first bud on your behalf. Go now. Return to the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown. I shall open wide the entrance to the nether realm and grant you a second life. The living beings on this earth shall respond to my call and lead you to the sacred daylight. Remember, do not look back on the land of the dead, and do not stop moving. In the new world promised by the prophecy, march toward your new life. As for the price of our equivalent exchange, let me be the one to pay it.
Everybody, we've come to the end. Unfortunately, I am not compatible with the Supreme Being, so I was unable to completely fuse their soul into my own body. I'm certain of this now. Before the Titans that we are well acquainted with were born, a group of heroes roamed the land, just like the flame-chase journey of today. Amphoreus' history is cyclical in nature.
What a startling revelation. This means that the demigods, who bear the core flames, will also become the new titans at the world's end.
I believe that this is the truth behind the Era Nova, as mentioned in the...
This is utterly unbelievable. Besides, those twins in the past, even if they really are Thanatos...
Are their whereabouts truly unknown? Didn't Polixia mention that seaside town? The birthplace of alchemy in our world. There exists a city which perfectly matches that description. Styxia.
But the people there worship Fagusa and bear no relation to Thanatos. I've also never been to that place, as in the...
Take this.
This is...
the new Sporist masterpiece. The Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, Philosopher's Stone
It
mention.
was made by transmuting all of the sage's wisdom into a single entity. With their flesh and blood.
I can't have alchemy without the Philosopher's Stone mention.
Remember? I've mentioned before that the art of alchemy is all about conversion, tempering, and ascension. This process also applies to the pursuit of truth. Regardless of how unbelievable this sounds, think about the story of the dragon. This stone will lead you to your real hometown, allowing you to reform the door to the nether realm.
You still look as confident in your victory as ever.
Simple. I shall merely admit to the entire world that my experiment was a failure. However, my line of thinking will not fail, because I have already planted the seeds of doubt into the hearts of them. Actions speak louder than words, Castoris. With the assembly about to be...
I've already searched for so long. I'm willing to try one more time. While we converse, her life is also... But before I leave, I have another question. What exactly did we witness just now?
That was the world imprinted in Kefali's soul. If we are to prove its existence, you must take the final step. Go.
I understand.
Hey, child of humanity.
Don't get antsy. I still remember the question. As a scholar, I do not wish to offer up ambiguous conclusions.
I merely wanted to ask, was that stone transmuted from your heart? If so, rebirth is no longer an option.
Why not? When I was a child, I lost someone dear to me. When I was a teenager, I lost my faith. A while back, although you saved my life, now I'm merely forsaking my body.
Why are you always finding ways to die?
This is but a necessary sacrifice on my path to transform into the purest of them all.
Can someone who's dead even claim to be the purest of them all? Furthermore, if your hypothesis...
No, it's just the opposite. If my hypothesis, it means that I can actually ascend to godhood and reshape this absurd...
Whoa.
That's a lot to take in at once.
Lady Aglaia, please.
Go on.
You know that the core flame of death has always been the greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova, which is why both you and Kynus desire to gain the power to control that core flame. Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with Kynus. They want to suspend the trial once Thanatos' core flame is reclaimed, hoping thus to eradicate death from this world. If there's success, but I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will never be eradicated. Even with honestly, it's difficult for me to assess the pros and cons in this decision. But someone must bring the core flame before we can begin negotiations over. The Titan could be very near. I cannot let this chance slip by. Besides, someone has to make this trip to bring back Mrs. Soul.
Well said. You already had every reason to seek an audience with Thanatos. It's that great performer who has weaponized your wishes.
A world without death. Do you desire that too?
If fate dictates that my path must oppose yours, I will do all I can to resist it and protect what I aspire to achieve. Lord Mighty showed me that without taking the first step, all talk of what follows is moot.
I have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Cass. And I am glad to have heard your true thoughts. Styxia. I visited that place in the past. Though it is now an island surrounded by the river of Soul's torrents, it's not go. I will not stand in your way. As for you, you are someone who has cheated death. I believe you have more than enough reason to make the trip with Castris and meet Castoris. I too look forward to your journey. I wonder what kinds of new interpretations your completed story will bring.
Thank you.
I hate to put a damper on this heartwarming moment, but if Styxia is now an island surrounded by the river of Soul's torrents...
The answer is quite simple. In the Myths, Zagreus once made the domain of the dead their treasure vault. That is to say, they could enter and leave the Netherrealm as they pleased. And if they could do that, then it follows that the demigod who inherited their divinity must be capable. I'll see you at Marmorial Palace at Action Hour tomorrow. Cypher shall be your guide to finding that ancient city.
Whoa.
Downhung isn't back yet, huh?
Oh, oops, I didn't take it.
Is the debate finally over? Did you win? Really? But the look on your face... Well, moving on. I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Only 32 books to go. Really? Oh, that's fantastic news. I knew it. Hard work always pays off. Especially if you're as diligent
Kind
as
of face
Mom.
cam, but I'm smiling right now.
I feel like a huge
word sleep does not exist in the Nameless's dictionary. No one can stop me from trailblazing.
Okay. So it's one of those rest times. It's gonna be a lot. I'm guessing the next one. Oh, this one's temporary. I thought it would be longer. There's another good one. Me too. Into those at some point. Okay, anyways, that was a lot. I don't even really have words. Let's just use up my remainder. Oh yeah, I don't really have words. That was a lot. I'm a little spoiled on what happens in the current story, but not like fully, like only slightly. Like I've heard of some things that happen, but I don't really know how they happen or what happens after. I don't know things like leading up or what happens after, so I don't really know what they mean fully. But that's a good place to leave it. Either that or take a break and come back. It'll be a longer break though, so I'll probably just end stream and either come back in a little while or sometime in the next day, the night. But I would definitely be back at some point to do the story. It's getting really interesting. I have a lot of questions and a lot of things I'm wondering about, but yeah, I'll save them to the end. Not necessarily end, but I also have about a little less than a week to get the Tachibana twins and Blue Hawkeye, so I need to like grind that out. So I'll probably complete this section of the story, which Pastridas set sail upon the River of Souls. So yeah, that's 6 out of 11. So we've completed one. So we completed 5 of the 11th of the 11. I don't know, chapters in this part. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, we'll be back at some point. This has been a lot. Okay, but don't have much more to say, so yeah. Take care of yourselves, have a good one, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later.